Good morning. I'm going to get right into this one. Sleep Token, Look to Windward. It's a longer one. I'm back on this album. I am attempting to get through every song. That's a goal. I'm almost done. So I hope you enjoy this. If you would like to watch this music video or hear the song uninterrupted without pausing or commentary or consistent yapping, please click in the description below. There is a link. It goes back to the original video. You can just go right there and you can click it. If I start to irritate you in the middle, you can click it too. Then you can go finish the video on your own without my running commentary. However, if you are here for this and are going to sit here and enjoy it with me and let me experience this for the first time, completely blind, I know who Sleep Token is. I don't have all the context. I'm starting to learn things through comments. Appreciate you guys. I like kind of going in blind. I think it's fun to do something different and to not kind of know what you're getting into. So every song is kind like they had a couple songs that were the same sound. And then you had something like Gethsemane, which was way different than a lot of those. Provider Ascensionism, still my top two at this point. They just are. But everybody likes different stuff. Sometimes you could like the really deep and introspective, and sometimes you could like the really angsty angry. I'm an angsty angry kind. Sleep Token, Look to Windward. You guys ready? You ready? Let's go. Let's do this. This was a long one, y'all. Whew. Wait, is it up? No. Sounds like a video game. Sort of. Doesn't it? Kinda? I don't know.
Will you listen just as my form starts to fission, losing this war of attrition? Just as I drift away, will you haunt this eclipse in me? 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 With the shadows longer to me than a light, yeah. Moving so slow I could die, yeah. Say you can let me say, yeah. Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
Such an interesting sound.
Now I know why I woke up here
before he gets into anything else, that was nasty. That was dark and dirty and everything I love about it. Here's the thing. Okay, so they come in, it's like, I don't know, it's like hitting you in a wind tunnel, like a blast, right? The music comes in like a blast. And then it goes and it just keeps going. And it's like you're holding your breath, like, ah, like, whoa, hair blown back, the whole 9 yards, right? And then from the back, the melody starts coming through. And instead of it being like a blast of sound, like in a like this, you start hearing the melody, and it kind of like turns into the melody versus just being just solid sound. I'm picturing it. I'm not articulating it like I'm trying to picture it, but I really liked that. You could feel that drop coming. You knew something was coming, and it was absolutely, what does my daughter like to say? Satisfying. Super satisfying. If you could maybe go, because I put my hands up, I'm like, ah, then yeah, I'm happy. I'm a happy person. Okay. I know they're about to get into like further in this. I get it. I get it. Quiet when I paused. It was quiet when I paused. I went back.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound, I'm not pray for silence. Damn right, faithless, I can't deny. You'll find me with half a mind to get violent. Till I say it's over. No little angel sitting on my shoulder. So give me the edge of.
That was sort of rude. I'm kidding. It's rude. What I'm saying is that it was like his words were panning way in the back. It was like, but very, very slightly. So instead of like panning and then panning around, it was just kind of like, so it kind of keeps your brain going, wait, what? It's a really cool technique that when done properly and produced properly and mixed down properly, and they are masters at it. So
Give me the edge of a blade and a time and a place, and I'll leave them cold and pushing up borders. Walking with God, so merely stumbling forth until there's fire at the gates, until I fall to the floor. You know I'll live by the feather and die by the sword, and I will sunder the earth only to burn the reward. Even in this garden of gardens, I am the god of the gaps. I am the demon of Sodom. I am the blood of an angel, the fate of the fallen. Nobody knows where I came from, even I have forgotten. How can I already lose my way like this? Drowning in burning bright abyss. Even its stratospheric depths, this vertigo.
I hear him going into a high pitch. Okay, so in the background, there's like it's like a boom, 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 boom. I can't even I can't articulate it, guys. I suck at articulating it. I can hear it, and it's got me stuck, like really stuck. I'm hearing his lyrics. I'm hearing him singing. I'm hearing that, but in that back, my brain just latched on to that. Let me see if I hear it again. Hold on.
How can I already lose my way
Like boom, boop, 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 boom, 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 boop, 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 in the background.
like this? Drowning in burning bright abyss. Even its stratospheric depths, this
I like that a lot. It caught my brain, and it just like put its claws in it, and I just kept hearing that over and over, and I hear his voice. The one cool thing about Sleep Token, and I know he's about to get into another part right here. One cool thing about Sleep Token that I really like is that there are songs you can just put on and just listen, and you can super hyper focus on lyricism, and you can super hyper focus on instrumentals, or you can super hyper focus on the vocals. You can do any of those three things, or just let it play and just enjoy the vibe that it's giving, and none of them are wrong. All of them are correct at all times. So some songs to me are more like, it's almost like, instead of like, oh, lyricism and I'm just honed in on it, or ooh, instrumentals and I'm like honed in on that, Some of them I'm just like, I kind of step back and see it as a whole. I'm like, damn, this sounds good. This is a damn, it sounds good. It really does. It's got me stuck. I even forgot to pause. So, yeah, you're welcome. Now I'm rambling. Sorry.
Even a stratospheric gets this vertigo. I used to know
That
myself.
piano.
Oh, and you used to know me well. Oh, and
Oh,
I wish that I could leave myself alone. You wish that you could make me.
I won't. I could do like 4 more minutes of that. I did not expect that at the end. I figured it would just be like soft and gentle and letting you down like you're floating from the sky like a feather and gently land you. No, it was like, "Wah!" Absolutely adore it. I love heavy, heavy. And he's got, some people are just made to make music. Some people are just like, they are meant to make music. It is their calling. Vessel's one of them. That drummer's going nuts though. And it wasn't as like in the harder sections, like right there at the end and stuff, it was really going in. He was really going in. But on the flip side, like during the entire song, it was very consistent and it wasn't like the drums sometimes you know how they like kind of take over and it's a focal point. It was just so well done. It was so well done. I liked this. I'm still keeping my top two, y'all. I'm sorry. It's going to take an act of Congress to change my mind on those two. Just saying. The first one I ever heard and my favorite, other favorite, so it's Ascensionism and Provider. This was great. This is, I'm not going to lie, this is one that I would actually just put on just when I wanted to have something to listen to. And as a whole, it was really like Provider, the lyrics stuck in my head. This one, the entire aesthetic of it, his vocal gymnastics, the instrumentals, they all stuck with me as a unit. Does that make sense? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Look to Windward, Sleep Token. The original is in the description down below. Please go give it a comment, a like, and the watch time. All of those things that you're supposed to be doing. And I never say this, but I figured I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm just going to see if it helps at all, if you guys are still here. If you have not yet, please feel free to like the video and hit the subscribe button. You know, join me on my journey through all things musical. I do all kinds of stuff. All kinds. Like I do indie artists, I do big mainstream artists, I do pop, I do heavy metal. I get my brain melted by people, artists like Lorna Shore. I've done Bad Omens, Sleep Token. I do stuff like I do I do nerdcore music, rap, rock, pop. I don't care. I like music. Anyway, thank you for being here. Super awkward and unprofessional outro, as we do. And you guys have an amazing day. I've got to get to work.